Hello, hello, and we are live. How are you guys doing? Obviously, we got Michael Khan and PJ Cruikshank in. How are you guys? Beautiful, beautiful thing. The sound is actually working tonight, so that's a great thing. Oh yeah, last night I used them, but I couldn't get Element or anything to work, so we had to use StreamYard. And then every time I try to play a video, I forget the sound's not working for them, and I'm busy commenting on the video, and they think I'm just commenting on comments. So yeah, guys, tonight is the debate between Fight the Flat Earth and myself on celestial navigation. He did want me to do this. He chose the topic, so I'm not really sure what on celestial navigation we're going to discuss, but I can assure you it's probably going to be a lot about triangles and baselines. And probably how angles work with a sextant, because the principle works. So yeah, it's good to see everybody here. Thank you all for coming. Glad you could make it. Let's use in chat though. We got 25 votes. Celestial navigation is flat. Yes, 36%. No, 60%. Not sure, 4%. Okay, let's see. We got Moxie in, PJ Cruikshank, Michael Khan. Better than gold. Good to see you. It's great to have you all in. So yeah, let's just hope more people are going to turn up, because it was difficult to set up the stream because the power has been off most of the day, and I'm just happy it came on for the debate. How's it, Slip Radar? How you doing? So what do you guys have to say in the pre-show before we start this debate? We'll see if he brings up gravity though, but I know he's going to try and say it only works on a globe, and he's probably going to bring up my my diagram because they don't understand how it works. Yeah, I don't think he's going to have that. Yeah. No, there isn't really, but it's still, why not? For the game. Yeah, well, I mean, we're actually busy setting up a debate on modern day debates for next week with what's Jack of all trades, but it's gonna be a 2v-on-2. So I'm not sure when exactly it is for next week. Hopefully I think it's Saturday or Friday night. I'm not sure. And then it's going to, the topic we haven't decided, but I think because he's a clown, he doesn't know really how to even choose a topic. So far it sounds like he's in between science and are flat earthers deceitful. Hey Sean Hawkins, hey Zed, thank you for coming. Yeah. Well, we'll see what arguments he brings up. It's going to be exciting to see. But yeah, it's going to be, if you can't get the fundamentals of how the principle of the sextant work, then I don't know how they're going to get the rest. Sean Hawkins says, my diagram is proof of dishonesty and ignorance. No, my diagram is proof and evidence that you don't understand the argument. Also, and remember, yeah, Moxie, if he was in the Navy, in the submarine, which they didn't really use sextants that much. And I think he said he was like a nuclear physicist or something. But then again, he's the same guy that doesn't understand what a closed and open system is in thermodynamics. So I don't understand how you become a nuclear physicist if you don't know what a thermodynamic system is. But yeah. We can look at a bit of Sean Hawkins maybe. Sean. Because yeah, that's all it does. What did me? Guys, sorry, gotta stop it. They say they can't hear you guys. No. My wife, she just came now. She said they don't. Okay. I hope it is working. Hey everybody, I hope it's working. The power went off again. Really sucks. I don't know how stable the power is going to be tonight for the stream. I really hope it is going to stay on. So you know, if I do go off, you know why. Sorry about that. So yeah. Yes, I'm back on Element, joining. Okay. That really sucked. FTFE, let's send me the link it. Okay, he's joined me the link. Hey guys. Okay guys, so yeah, we can't, nobody can hear you though. In Element. Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on. It's the app. Okay, maybe I can do that. So yeah guys, sorry, I'm just trying to sort out the technical difficulties quickly. Yeah, but it's just not. It's just nice. It's just nice to talk to you guys there. Yeah. Sign in. I'm trying to see if I can clearly log into it on the with Google. Okay, I'm going out the app for you guys. Just sorry guys about this, but it's just prove your identity to others. How am I going to identify? No, that's definitely okay. Let's get back into my live chat. Now I can't get element to work, guys. Yeah, this is really not a good thing. I really have to, and the problem is I haven't been able to sort anything out because I've been working late every night. I mean, I'm literally working late, coming in and the power's off, and then trying to get everything set up for the show, and I don't really have time to get everything set up. So that really, really messes everything up. Let's see if I can. I really hope it works out, Moxie. Join the beta. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Let's see if I can join in like this. Allow. Hopefully it works now, guys. Let's see. Okay. Can you guys hear me? I'm in the browser now. Okay, because I want to say I haven't watched in a long time. Guys, I just want to find out in chat, in YouTube, can you guys hear everybody, Michael and PJ as well? Or can you just hear me, guys? Please do let me know. Type 1 if you can hear everybody, and type 2 if you only hear me. Please, 2 for only me, and 1 for everybody. Please let me know. Yeah, 2 for me, 1 for everybody. Okay, 2. Slip radar's 2, so only me. Can only hear me. Yeah, everybody can only hear me. So yeah, there's some kind of setting I have to change though, so sorry guys. Element's not going to work tonight. But at least we'll have wait, I'm going to try something. OBS should do it. Let me quickly try out something unhideable. Can you guys hear us now?
Just go, yeah. Let me take on there. Yeah, only you.
Okay, now you guys should be able to hear me, hopefully.
Can you hear us now?
Michael and PJ is talking. Just sing a song, guys. Maybe they'll hear you.
Sing a song of sixpence, a pocket full of rye, 4 and 20 blackbird baked in a pie.
I hear PJ. Okay, they can hear you guys.
Michael wasn't singing.
Yeah.
It left me to do the lol cow thing.
Okay, they can hear you guys. Hooray! Okay, so it was just damn thingamabob again. Let's hide this one. And we can hide this one. We don't need this one. And we don't need that one. Okay, there we go. So everything is sorted.
Cool.
They can hear you guys. Woo!
I know we just give a little thing about what we thought we've got to talk about and all that, and now no one would have heard that. We had about a 10-minute conversation.
Yeah.
Well, found out we couldn't get out.
Okay, I'm going to launch the Zoom meeting because he did already send me the link. Let's see if it's going to work. I hope so. Okay. How do I?
Well, just if you use already go right now, then we'll just open mute or come out or whatever.
Yeah, shot. Let's see. I just gotta wait for him to come in.
Yeah.
But it's good to have you guys all here. I'm gonna try and read your super chats as soon as I can. Stop video. Audio settings. I want to put my mic to, yeah, okay, that's it. Okay. Speakers.
No, Lumpy, you didn't hear Michael because he didn't sing. He was a party pooper.
Yeah, as we all know, I ain't got a singing voice. Like.
I bet you're probably a good singer. I bet
you sing.
I bet if you're in the shower and that and had a
I
couple
was
of
went to the karaoke and
okay.
everybody left the pub.
Okay, guys, I'm just gonna quickly see what he says.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, can you hear me?
Bonjour, Monsieur Sartoid. How are we?
Oh, good and self. The power went off and came back on now, so I hope it's gonna be stable tonight.
That sucks.
Yeah, the power keeps going off. Really don't know
Make
why
sure
it
you
does
eat the
that.
hamsters.
Damn South Africa. Okay. So I'll see you in a few minutes then.
Yes, what we at? 22. So,
You got Craig
10 minutes
muted,
to go.
or has he muted himself?
Shot. Okay, I'll see you soon then. Okay.
Right.
Okay, guys.
Okay.
I keep on pressing element stream. I'm used to pressing on the app. Aha. Okay. So there we go. I'll wait until he says.
I'm getting all these lights and everything set up and
Yeah.
all the nice bits and that.
Okay.
Big old knuckle duster.
Okay, now we can try this again. So, is the sound really that bad, Michael?
What?
You said the sound was really bad on YouTube.
Yeah, it sounded to me. Somebody else has just commented that you sound quiet. I don't know.
I sound quiet.
Let me mute on here and let me have a listen. So if you keep talking.
Let me see if I can change my microphone settings a bit. Cancel advanced audio properties. Maybe I can make my microphone a bit louder.
There's like a big hissing sound.
Hiss.
Yeah, you know, when I turn YouTube on.
And we had that same issue last night. And it just went away itself. That's the problem. Sergio says it sounds fine to him. Maybe, let me also go listen, maybe I can hear how it sounds. This is so unprofessional. Wow.
But at least you've got time to try and sort it out though, you know. There's like a big hissing sound.
Yes. Yeah, it sounds like I'm in a... I think it might be the computer because I had to push the computer closer to me now. It's for the earphones because the cable's short. That might be that hissing, that in the background.
Yeah, you know, when I turn.
It's been happening for like the last week or so, hasn't it? Like sound problems, computer problems, things like that.
It's a conspiracy, I tell you.
Oh, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you.
I wonder if I can put something like a partition maybe just to block the sound.
Just because I'm paranoid doesn't mean they're not after me.
So I don't know what I'm gonna do. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about that. Yeah, there's a lot of background static sound. This is really troubling. Let's try something like this. Okay.
Sergio says it's static as well. He says it'll do that, but on mine it sounds right.
Shit.
Sounds like an airline pilot.
Huh?
Gold says you sound like an airline pilot.
Shit. Oh, look, that's not gonna work. Okay. If I can do it like this. Okay. Let's see if that's going to work. And then I'll just have to move the computer closer. Sorry. This is a tight fit. Now my mouse doesn't work. Okay, now my mouse is working. Can you guys still hear me?
It still sounds the same. For me anyway. I can't comment for anybody else.
Yeah, but it's probably just a setting somewhere that I have to change. Guys, I'm sorry, I'm going to try this weekend to set it up, but I can't do it right now because, yeah, time restraints. This sucks. At least we got you guys hearable now, so that's a good thing. Okay, so what is the news by you guys before we start the stream? Can you guys hear me? Hello? Hello? Hello?
I can hear you.
Okay. Just wasn't sure because I'm talking and no one's talking back, so I was like, what's going on? Let's
Picking everything up, but that's not a problem to me. But yeah, it's not edible. What?
Okay, guys, I think we're anyway almost gonna start 15 minutes. Hey guys, good to see you guys. What am I using? Some cheap Hong Kong rubbish. I think I'm gonna have to get a new microphone. It might just be the microphone that's just idiotic rubbish. Hey? Could just be.
Moxie says, see, everybody's getting different comments. Like, Peanut says no sound, Moxie says loud and clear. Some people are saying there's this in, some people are saying there's not, you know.
Slipper says
When sometimes like I'm loud to you guys and that, but in the chat I'm loud to some people, then other people it's like no, it's fine.
the sound.
So it just depends on what system they've got as well.
Roger says sounds like there's another mic, and I'd
Yeah.
say that. I think you might have another mic somewhere that's working as well.
You know what?
What about in the other camera? You've got two cameras,
Yeah,
haven't you?
yeah, I've set that up for Watson, but I mean I've set the sound through it. That it's set for only this mic though.
Right.
Select speaker. Okay, let's see. Microphone. Yeah, it's same. System microphone. Okay, now is it sounding the same? I don't know.
Tap that mic that's in front of your face with your finger.
Tap 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 tap.
That sounds weird.
Yeah.
Testing 1 2. Static on headphones for me. He says it's got static on his headphones. I don't know what to say. 33 people watching a very, very bad static stream.
They're into mic in your headphones, is there?
No, there's no
Tap.
microphone in my headphones.
Have you got a microphone implant?
Nope,
That-
there's no
when you-
built-in mic.
Yeah, when you tap that mic, it didn't sound right anyway.
I think it's just probably this mic isn't working very good.
Unplug, you know, your big mic. Unplug it and see if we can still hear you.
Testing 1 2 1 2. Hey, why is it still working?
Yeah, so you've got two mics to go or something there.
They
Or what?
sound like that.
Do you think it's picking up my onboard mic?
Yeah.
Well,
That
well,
sounds
well.
alright.
Huh?
That sounds alright to me. Whatever mic using that, it sounds good.
But this one's not even plugged in. So it's the onboard mic. I think it's the computer mic that's working now.
Yeah, so you need to turn that one off if you want to use that big mic.
So where is it? Because I've set it for that one. Let me go sound settings. This is
Yeah, it
really,
won't be P. I'll be.
but that's weird. Okay, let's try again. Okay, microphone. All sound devices. Microphone.
Paul says pinhole mic on your PC? Is there one of them?
Yeah, it might be the pinhole mic on my PC. But that's real weird. Because I mean...
Whatever mic you're using now, though, sounds alright.
Okay, so I'm going to just leave it like that then.
I would for this show, like, yeah.
Okay, just for the show. Infinity, this is classic stuff. This is rubbish.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, guys. If you say my my camera's not working. This is really turn off. Okay, I'm back again, guys.
What it power?
Yeah, the power. So, guys, I think if the power's going off again, I'm just gonna have to cancel tonight because it's going on and off like crazy.
Do you know what I would do if I were you? Cancel tonight, and while you have still got power, get your problem sorted out.
Because this is like crazy. I can't.
Alan says never stream on the 13th. It's not Friday though.
I was born on 13th.
I mean, I can't. I can't work like this all the time. I mean, it's crazy.
In fact, your last birthday were on Friday, weren't it? Like when we did that stream, weren't that Friday?
I think it was.
Yeah. Let me just tell what's
We did 4 hours 40 minutes.
Let me try and go in quickly.
That was a lot.
Jack Craig asking if there any other way to get in touch with her, and I'm like, well, if she's got no power, you're not going to be able to.
No,
You were all right. like you did a mishap or something.
Matthew.
Opens your meetings. Okay, guys, I'm just going to quickly drop here. Join. No.
Give me 1 second, guys, while I just try and sort this out. It may be the case that Flatsoid's power issues mean that we can't do this tonight until we're more stable. But... Hey, Flatsoid, how you doing?
Stressing my hell off here with all this power cuts.
Yeah, I figured that literally just before it started, your power went away because I looked at your stream. Everything all right?
Not really. It's keeping bouncing out here, so I don't know if tonight's really gonna work for us.
Right, okay,
because it's going off every 5 minutes.
I don't want to put you in. I know that it's hard dealing with it, and I know you can't control it. So, do you want to maybe try again tomorrow? See if power's a bit more stable and stuff. Then I don't want to. You know, if your power's dropping out, you know, during, it's going to just make the conversation harder, isn't it?
I understand.
I don't want to. You know, I did explain to my chat that, you know, even though you're having issues, it's not your fault just because you're a dumb flat earther. it's the issues where you live. So you know, there's no issues there, bud. So I'm completely happy if you want to take a rain check until 9 p.m. UK time tomorrow.
100% for me. It is my birthday stream tomorrow, so it'd be great to have like this. 36.
36, getting old, mate, getting old.
And I'm still a young guy.
You don't look bad for 36. You know what? If I had to take a guess at your age, I would have said between 28 and 32. So you don't look bad for your age.
Ah, I'll take that as a compliment.
How old am I?
33.
Hey, I fucking love you. I'm 40 this year.
Oh, okay. So you still look good for your age.
Anyway, you take care. You get your power sorted, and I will hit you up tomorrow, and we will sort this debate out for tomorrow. Apologies to your guys and apologies to my guys. But
sorry about that.
Over there.
Yeah, I'm really sorry. Yeah, it's just for the better.
Take it easy.
Okay. Oh, where were we? Oh yeah. Join. Okay, guys. There we go. Okay. So yeah, we pushed out the stream till tomorrow, the debate, because this isn't going to work. And now I can't even get my OBS to pick up my... Oh, I can't even get OBS to pick up my camera.
Just cancel your stream, Flatside.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
there
can
we
see you
go.
in element.
Ah, there we go. Now it should work.
What new are you going to learn from fighting a tight shirt? Another conversation with him. No, seriously, it's not. I don't think it's even entertaining. But that's just me. I know you got people who like watching it, but I don't know.
I enjoyed that.
It's
Yeah, I suppose so.
It's for the game for me, so.
it crucifies me to listen to his voice. It really does.
So
You
yeah,
could concentrate on like Bible stuff and creation versus evolution debates.
I would love to do that, but no one's. The problem is everybody that wants to debate me keeps it because they bring up the topics. They keep on trying to debate flat Earth. I mean, look at Mark Reed. We weren't going to debate any flat Earth. I didn't once bring it up, yet he was pushing flat Earth the whole time, and then told me I'm the one talking about it.
I couldn't really watch that, but there's something up with that guy, isn't there? I just knew when he said gas doesn't have a behaviour, I was thinking of antisocial gas or something in his mind.
Yeah,
That's
but,
how odd he is, dim he is. But
yeah, he thinks gas doesn't have a behavior. Oh yeah, sorry. Great. My wife doesn't want to come past the screen to get my mom's pillow. Okay, I'll quickly give me 2 seconds, guys. This is the most how can I say unprofessional stream ever in the history of YouTube.
So, are we still live on YouTube or what? Are we still live on YouTube?
Okay, I are back. Maybe this will give me time to try and set my actual mic up.
That's right. Are we still live on YouTube?
Yes, we're still live.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, we're still live. So do you think we can try and set up the mic, because it's not going to get any better or any worse, the stream, can it? Let's see if I can get this thing sorted out. This is terrible, but it's good to see. No man, sorry, no debate. The power keeps going off. So I don't know how long the power is going to be on still, until it goes out again.
You know, that's pretty mad facts. On Element, on camera I can see your t-shirt is backwards, like mirror version, but on...
Yeah, on. Hello? Is that... I don't know if it's frozen now.
By the looks of it, he's got the three red bumps. Three bars.
Three bars. Yeah, the power, I think it was the Wi-Fi that wasn't very stable right now. Okay, let's see if I can quickly set my microphone. Input devices. Let's see.
I'm seeing a bigger amount picture now on camera on YouTube to what I'm seeing on Element.
Duper Poons, did you know that science doesn't prove anything? Google it. Duper, don't be silly.
Duper Poons, do you know that only pseudoscientists say things?
yep, that's going in the clips section. That one.
I mean, yeah, sorry, Rachie, with the power outages, there's definitely no debate tonight. We did move it over to tomorrow night. I'm just quickly trying to see if I can sort.
We can't hear flats on every camera. Yeah, can you hear me now? Yeah, now. Yep. Yeah, it is. No, it's a bit. It's okay. It's muffled. Oh no, it's not. Yeah.
Sounds horrendous. Sounds horrendous. That.
Able to hear me again. Does this sound better?
That sounds loads better to me.
Yeah. Okay, man. Now
Yeah.
this is not my mic. This is my pillow mic from the computer. So I can just as well throw that microphone away.
That's crazy.
So yeah, guys, go fund me for a microphone. How's that?
Do it, man. Do it.
Absolutely. Is that the new microphone?
Yeah, that's my microphone I bought for.
No way.
It just doesn't want to be nice.
So,
So you know what I can do? I can just use it for
gotta be
status.
quality.
Then I look more professional if I got it, but I'm not using it. Does that make sense?
Just stick a lollipop in there, and every now and again.
Television says he can hear me, but now I'm quiet. Okay, let me try and.
Split radar said I cut out, but that could be due to anything.
Let's see if I can maybe make it louder. Oh, this is.
Oh, Spud, yeah, Spud said can hear flats now, but quiet.
Yeah. So guys, I think the streams from now on is gonna not be about flat Earth. It's about how to get the sound to work.
Yeah. Huh. A technical course.
Is it this one allow? Okay, it's set on 100%, so I can't do anything about that. 1 2 1 2 testing 1 2 testing. Okay, maybe I can turn because the microphone should be that side. Shit. Sorry. Is that a bit better? But now I can't really. No, I have to turn it. Otherwise, the mic's too far away. The earphones. Sorry, guys. Oh, this is insane. All because I want to use earphones. Can you believe it?
Get
Okay.
tinfoil whacked on that might help.
Oh, what the hell? I thought I got. There we go. It's back on here. Okay. So guys, still loud enough to hear enough. Okay. Well, as long as you guys can hear. So if the power does go off, guys, you know why. I can't even get my webcam to work on OBS, so I'm using my phone at the moment for the webcam. What does that tell you? Okay. There, now you can read it right. Is that no? That's wrong. Correct? No, there we go. Now it's right. Do something to this. I want to try to go fund me for a telescope. Well, I would love to get my children a telescope, to be honest.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Oh. And there we go. Okay. But yeah, I think it's more important first to get a new microphone.
Alright.
And Nathan, he already gave his Blue Yeti away, so that's not going to help me. Let's go look how much microphones cost. Take a lot. Yeah, guys, I buy mostly everything from Take a Lot. Let's see. USB microphone. Okay, let's see. Got it. Ooh. Okay,
Yeah.
fine. Which mic do you think I should go for? The cheapest one or the most expensive one?
Can't see any.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, because you got a huge delay though.
Looking that way.
And I mean, my mic wasn't that cheap. That's the funny thing. It wasn't that cheap. I didn't like go and buy the cheapest one there was.
But yeah, even if they are cheap and that, they still have a little, do you know what I mean, a degree of workingness. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think the microphone would help me to navigate over water, guys.
Huh?
I mean, I also got a little lapel mic, but that thing was useless. That thing didn't want to work properly. Let's get back to... I like something like this. I wonder... What the hell is this though? For fine. K658 USB dynamic cord phone microphone. See, the thing is, I don't know these makes.
Can't you like use eBay or something like that?
Yeah, this is like South African eBay.
Right.
Take a lot.
But can't you use eBay though?
I don't like eBay.
You don't like it?
No, I don't trust eBay. I
Right.
ordered from eBay before and I never got my contact, my stuff. I paid
Black
for it.
Spud said, look at gear for music.
Gear for music.
Yeah, gear with a number 4 in music, all one word.
I don't think that's gonna work on here. So you said it has to be USB microphone there. So you look for gear for music like that. Gear for music. There we go. Yeah, but that's .com though. Remember, I'm South African, guys. There's no South African here.
So what are your addresses like in South Africa? You don't have .com.
We got .co.za.
Okay, so we have .co.uk as well. We have that different from others, but we have .com as well.
.com America, like or something. Oh.
Yeah, but we have .com, don't we?
Yeah.
And .co.uk.
Dallas is here. South Africa sucks with online shopping. Takealot has a monopoly here.
Wow.
I wouldn't mind having Takealot as a affiliate. This one doesn't look too bad. Let's quickly look here. This one has...
I don't like naming it like, take a lot. Take a lot of money off you and give you shite.
Oh, dear God.
Features a studio grade headphone amplifier and high quality 3.5mm headphone output, complete with precision volume control, allowing you to easily monitor your audio. Set up and use with simple controls and built-in pop filter and class compliant USB. The ratio 70 dB, maximum 110 dB. Well, it's not a bad sensitivity. Frequency. This is not a bad mic.
Well,
1,435 bucks. Let's see how much that is in dollars.
it's about 90 quid. 1,400 rand is about 19 quid, I think. 90 quid.
It looks a bit like
$80.
$80, yeah, about 90 quid, yeah.
Yeah. What do you guys think about something like this?
Set up a GoFundMe.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
can't set up a GoFundMe in South Africa. That's why Nathan did the last one for me for the computer.
Oh, yeah.
It's really rubbish. South Africa, when it comes to setting up funds, is like really difficult. But this doesn't look like a bad mic. What you guys think? Hey
Yeah.
Nick, Hey Nick Bolt, good to see you, mate. Thank you for coming. Yeah, so it's about $80. So yeah, if you guys feel the need, you can PayPal it to me. Then I can just say that for the mic. Really appreciate it, guys. Anybody that wants to try help me get a proper microphone, if you guys think this is the right one. What do you think, Paul? Is Paul even in?
Paul?
Oh yeah, Paul is in.
Well, I've not been watching, sorry, I'm doing something else.
What do you think about this microphone? Yeah, the nice thing about Take A Lot is you can order and within like 5 days it's by you. I mean, this is where I got my earphones from as well, from Take A Lot.
I mean, I would contact Nathan, post in Skype and ask him what he'd get if he had a limited budget. Because obviously he's bought some top grade stuff from years ago.
Yeah, okay, look, Nathan's definitely the guy to go to when it comes to sound equipment. But the things he wants me to get is kind of out of my reach.
Well.
I mean, you know how we were fighting just so I can get this PC? It's like, he wants you to get stuff that costs 3 times as much as what I had for the PC. Just because it was cheaper there by you guys. And I mean, he's sending me prices in pound. And he said, this is all it adds up to. And it's like, yeah, but now bring it to Rand. And I don't even have quarter of the amount I need. So it was quite a mission to get this PC built up to the specs we needed for that money. But we did get it right. So Evitron really did an awesome job getting it built for me. Because what's nice is I can Evitech, I can custom build it through them. And then they build it up for me and they deliver it to me. And I got it at a good price, so definitely not moaning. The next thing I do need though is a bigger hard drive. Slipper says, signing on Take Shot Trucks catchphrase was, come see, come take a lot. Oh yeah. Take A Lot is the South African Amazon. So yeah, I want to actually contact Take A Lot Stadium. Maybe see if I can get some affiliate links for them. So I'm gonna add this to my on my list. So if anybody wants to support me on getting a mic, this is my plea to you. Please help me get rid of the curse of very, very bad sound.
Yeah. It's their flats. I haven't got any money till next week, but I will easily put. That's about £90. That one you were looking at.
Yeah,
I'll easily put up half of it next week, next Thursday.
Audio Technica. Short guys, if anybody can help, it would really help me a lot. So I can.
Well, I'll do it next Thursday. I'll put up half of it if anybody else wants to match it or chip in or whatever. Sound.
Wow. Audio Technica looks a bit expensive. Audio Technica. Let's see on Take A Lot. It's a bit more expensive than the one I'm looking at. Yeah, Audio Technica great, but prices are not too great. Glenn Sells, what's crazy is you think you can measure the sun's radius from Earth. Yeah. What's more crazy is that people actually think there is a radius to measure. And you can't measure a radius, it's simply calculated.
It's also crazy to think you'd still be able to see it at 93 million miles away.
I know, but get how big some age, you don't see it 90 million miles away.
Well, since we are on live, and I see the power hasn't dropped. Very nice. Should I open Discord? See if anybody wants to come and chat?
Come in.
We can try. I hope it's working through this. It should be working. Yeah, so you guys, if you want to come and chat in Discord, you're more than welcome. Obviously, it's not going to be too long though. My wife's busy baking me some a nice what's it? I'm trying to think of the English name now. Peppermint crisp tart for tomorrow for my birthday.
Peppermint what?
Peppermint crisp tart.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, brilliant! I love that stuff. It's like a
I've
caramel.
never had any kind of tart with peppermint in it, but it sounds alright.
Yeah, it's like a caramel peppermint crisp tart thing. Oh, it's delicious.
Sounds nice.
Charlie Welsh says, I may even help. You're a nice dude and not scamming like other people ask for $1,000 amps to show that you can. Thank you very much, Charlie. Yeah, guys, I think it would be best just to send it. Hit me on my PayPal if you guys can.
Yeah.
Let me get the link, because then it doesn't. Because YouTube, they take 45% and then we have to wait a month. So let me just get my PayPal link. But thanks very much. I really appreciate it, guys. Hey, Bass Edwards is live. He's just jamming. Let's go to my... It's great to see 27 people actually watching. And there's not really a thing to go here. About. Let's see. PayPal. There we go. There's the PayPal link. Thanks, guys. Really do appreciate it. If you feel the need, you can help. Even $1. It really doesn't matter. Any cent will help, just so I can get rid of this curse of having the worst sound on YouTube.
Well, like I said, a week from today I'll easily help, no problem.
Thanks, man. Because because I can easily say now this has been the worst stream I've ever had.
Yeah, because Alan said earlier on, he says this is a more chilled stream than yesterday. That was so.
Yeah. Hey, Owen, good to see you, man. Duperpoons, why don't you come into Discord and I explain it to you? How's that? Because I would have probably explained it in tonight's debate also to Craig.
Oh, is he still asking the question from yesterday?
Yeah, why do you multiply 60 in your equation?
All right.
So, yeah, if you come into Discord, I will explain it to you. Very easy. There's a good reason why we multiply by 60, mate. So I'm gonna save this. Do you guys agree this is the mic? I think this mic can work, because I mean it's even got the settings. I can set the sounds. It's got some good specs. Not a bad price.
It resembles one of them Blue Yetis.
It does, yeah.
What's a Blue Yeti?
A mic.
A mic.
Oh, right. Yeah, is that just another brand of mic?
Yeah, no. That's one thing I don't think I'd ever stop doing is working. I'd get too bored not to work. I don't know how a person can go through life not wanting to work. Okay. Well, while we're here, we might as well go look. Maybe something fun to talk about. Let's see what's going on in the land of YouTube-ness, of the anti-flat earthers. What do you guys think happened in the last week, maybe? Flat Earth. Let's see. Maths does not prove reality, mate. Maths is just a language. Let's see this week. So, Duperpoons, if you're coming in Discord, I can explain it to you, mate.
Yeah, Duper, I want to see if you've really got an AI voice.
Let's see what this guy says. Paramamshar Sri Swami.
Your question is amazing. Whether the earth is flat or round, what is your business into it? You are here. If it is the world is flat, you will not start running to the edge of the world. But according to the Shastra, the world is round. When we look at Varaha Avatar.
Can you guys hear that?
No.
Okay. So, I can still not play anything through. No videos there. That sucks.
Oh wow.
Flat Earth, a salvation issue. That should be interesting.
How can it be?
Sorry?
How can it be?
No, when it's a salvation issue, where I think he's going to come from the time where if you flat Earth actually is taught by the Bible and people don't want to push flat Earth because it brings you to Creator. Maybe that's what they mean. That's how I read it. Flat Earth is a salvation issue.
But the only salvation issue is by not believing.
Yeah, but I think that's what I'm saying. Let's see what it says. Maybe he's got it written down here. Do they have something written? Okay. I stay in a place where I found both Adventists and non-Adventists living in the same yard. However, the challenge is that the house belongs to an Adventist. It has been very difficult talking to non-Adventist tenants about the Sabbath, while God's word forbids idol worship. It also seems worsened by the fact that the Adventists say the non-Adventist lady becomes sensitive when addressing such matters. We do our best to keep the Sabbath holy. However, I'm still worried about often become stressed out about it. What should I do or we do? Now, that's one thing I want to ask you guys. Based on the Sabbath, Jesus worked on the Sabbath. What does that tell you?
That it doesn't apply to us.
Yeah. I mean, you're striving to be like Jesus, so why must you not work on the Sabbath? Because you're keeping to old traditions doesn't make you a Christian.
Thing with Sabbath is the people who think that it's on a Sunday or they think it's on a Saturday. No one knows what day it's on because they use a totally different calendar and it goes by moon.
Yeah, that's what I said. Because people don't actually know even when the Sabbath is. And that's why you have the different, like the Seventh-day Adventists and all that. Because they're very holy about the Sabbath. Like, I know some Seventh-day Adventists that think they're not even allowed to cook on a Saturday. That's how bad it is. It's like, what the hell's wrong with you? So you should just starve on a Saturday because you shouldn't cook. It's like, okay, I wonder where in the Bible that teaches someone. I want to see, so they're not really saying here. Okay, let's see. Whoever asked the flat earth question may be offended. There was much laughing about it. I didn't even seem to receive any serious attention, but rather got quickly relegated to conspiracy and referred to NASA. On whether it's salvational, I agree it's totally not. But on the biblical notions of rising and setting sun, earth pillars, the fact that every eye will see Jesus come, etc., I request this question gets revisited in a future episode. Now I'm interested to see what the video is about, but like you said, I don't think it works for you guys. I wonder if I download it, maybe it will work that way. Yeah, guys. Sorry, there's no debate tonight, guys. So I'm gonna have to change the title to worst live stream ever. I think we'll do that. We'll change it to worst live stream ever. And it sucks. And I mean, it sucks. I was actually looking forward to. Oh, it doesn't want to work. I was really looking forward to.
Just that's what I would just call it. This live stream sucks. And a title like that is bound to get views.
Dupapoons, the sextant arc is 60 degrees, right? Yeah, the one arc. Again, you want me to explain it to you, I'm more than happy to. Okay, it doesn't want to download. Oh, it won't download. I got no space. Oh, my hard drive is full. Let me delete some old streams quickly. So I have space. How's that sound? Yes, delete them all. Skip. Okay, that's deleted. Let's try again. I don't think mic is the problem. You need to change the settings on your computer. That's the thing. I've changed all the settings I can. No matter how I change them, it just doesn't want to work.
It didn't sound like it was the settings. It's all that's only happened since that mic's come, hasn't it? Really?
Charlie Wells says, I can name way worse streams. Well, okay, but according to me, this is the worst stream I've ever done. Sparky Steve, £5. Thank you very much. He says, Flatwood, put up a Dave McKeegan's last vid showing curved water and let's seriously analyze it. I'm here all night, sunshine. Okay, Dave McKeegan, we can do that. Let's first see if this is going to work, if you can hear the sound. But thank you very much for your £5 super chat. Really appreciate it, Sparky. Can you guys hear the sound?
No.
Can you guys hear that sound?
No.
In YouTube, I mean.
YouTube.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah, it's just, if you can check if the sound works in YouTube.
Oh.
Yeah, I can hear you talking on YouTube.
Okay.
If I mute YouTube, though, it might reverb back.
I know I've unmuted it. You probably.
No, because I just want to see if everybody can pick up the wording in YouTube, the sound.
You're just talking about the super chat now.
Okay, but then it should pick up and you should hear some music. Do you ever see a bubble or wave or a droplet? Yeah, it's got surface tension, do baboons.
No, I can't hear this. Oh, yeah. You hear music now, yeah.
Okay, the sound works on YouTube. Okay, great. Piano music. Okay, guys, so we can do Dave McKeegan then. So I'll leave this video for another time. Let's get Dave McKeegan. Dave McKeegan. Dave McKeegan. Okay, which one do you want me to get? RGB light doesn't make white. Sparky. Showing curved water. Is it this one? Still can't be flat. The horizon still looks flat. You do know that he actually agreed with me when he brought, well, not everything. I don't 100% agree with him on this video, but let's see what my comment was to this video. Check. The day I actually agree with Dave McKeegan. Well, almost 100%. What does that tell you guys? But I'm going to tell you now.
Are you sick of having issues with your webinars? Wasting tons of time on...
No, I'm not sick of wasting time on my webinars. Because I don't do webinars. Is it going to download now? Ah, okay. Okay. Okay, now let's see if it's going to work. So you guys in Element are going to have
If you need a website, domain...
You guys are going to have an issue. Because you can't hear it, you can only hear it in YouTube.
Oh, right, yeah, of course.
So you guys might want to go to YouTube. So I understand if you're going to not say anything now. But if you want to hear
Right.
something, you'll probably have to go to YouTube.
I put my mic on mute and then put my volume up on YouTube. And when you... Yeah, okay. It's got to be a bit mad because it's still got to be out of time. But yeah, I'll hear you through both.
Awesome. Shot.
Right.
Just want to say thank you to people for supporting this channel, even though it's been going really rubbish these last few weeks. Rachel says he can't see the video. Oh, yeah. Duh. There we go. Okay, now you should have Dave McKeegan on stream. Oh man. You can swear this is the first time I'm ever streaming. That's how much issues I'm having. Okay. If you guys are ready, let's do this.
publishing videos tackling the flat earth idea, and the very first one that I did ran with the very simple concept that even on a flat earth, the horizon can't possibly appear perfectly straight as flat earthers claim.
No one claims it's perfectly straight. Hey Planet Truth, thank you for coming. Oro, thank you for coming. Okay. Okay, let's try this again. That's one thing I do agree with him. the horizon cannot ever be 100% flat. I guess you would all agree on that, because we got things we see things optically, and looking through things optically, you have convergence and compression. Perspective simply gives it a bit of a curve, but that doesn't make it a curve. That actually validates our argument that your curved horizon is simply just optical, not physical.
Because even a flat disk, when viewed from any
But I have to say, we do not live on a flat disk, so please stop bringing the straw man up. Nobody says we live on a flat disk floating in space, okay? That's a made-up nonsense model that does not exist.
elevation will show a curved horizon in order to circle around you. Unsurprisingly, that video received much criticism from flat earthers for various reasons, trying to debunk my argument. So in this video, we're going to address them. The most common argument I actually received was against an image I'd shown which depicted the flat Earth as a flat disk floating in space.
Yeah, there's a huge problem with that because that's not a flat Earth. Remember guys, I also explained why we see it as I've done it live on streams where I'm trying to explain why it seems curved, because we have a field of vision bubble, you could say, and that's what gives us our curve.
And many flat earthers argued they don't believe the Earth is a disk floating in space, although there is seemingly no agreed upon concept as to what it actually is. Many have claimed that the Earth is surrounded.
You see, the problem with a disk floating in space, Dave, is, and everybody else, it's actually very simple. Space is not a flat Earth argument. It's a globe argument. So you guys are trying to stick a flat Earth trying to stick space and gravity onto a flat Earth. And that is the problem. So you don't stick your beliefs onto another model and then strawman it because of that. It's like going to a Muslim and telling him he believes in Krishna just because you believe in Krishna. It's the same type of thing. Understand? It's not viable. That's not how it works. Sorry guys, my phone's battery is like really getting low, so I'm gonna have to put this off here.
I'm struggling here because I can't be doing. We keep going backwards and forwards of muting.
It is a bit of a pain. I'm listening to
Absolutely doing me head in, like.
Yeah, I'm listening to two sounds at the same time, like future flats and past flat.
I can't.
Otherwise, you guys can just listen, and then there's not much to see though.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop that. I'm gonna drop that.
I have to just mute myself in here, and then I'll go on YouTube chat, but I'll just stay muted on Element. Down.
Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah. So let's carry on.
Cool.
Yeah, planar truth. Narnia does not exist. I agree. Yeah, Glenn Sells, space isn't the argument. Outer space is. They won't understand that, because we see something out there. No stress. We can call it space. It doesn't matter. But they call it outer space. The vacuums of space. That's the issue. Now they take that vacuum of space and they stick a flying pizza disc inside that vacuum of space, because they are trying to equivalent it to planets. It's not nonsensical. That's not what it is. Spocky Steve, Flatfoot, let it play for a bit, mate, and let's get into the meat of it. Yeah, we're getting there. Don't worry. We'll get there.
Surrounded by an infinite ice wall rather than just being a floating disk. Although I'm not entirely sure how that combats my argument about the horizon. Because even if the Earth were surrounded by an infinite ice wall, presumably the land and the sea would still be circular, and so would still appear to curve, unless we could actually see the infinite ice wall.
But that's one thing he doesn't get. The so-called curve is very... it's not much. How can I put it? The higher you go up, obviously it's going to be more, because your field of view gets pushed out more, and because you're widening that angle, it gives that apparent curve. I'm going to try to draw it again, maybe on paint. I've explained this many times, just like he's going to explain it as well, where you have your field of view. The radius from the observer, I'm just saying that's from the observer, is the same that you see as it gets outwards from the observer, because you've got a limit to what you can see. And I mean, Dave McKeegan understands that as well. That's why I said I agree with him on that. So that's why you have that apparent curve. It's not because it's curved, it's still a straight line. It just appears curved because of your maximum to that radius that you can see. That's all.
Which we can't even from very high altitude. Now this leads us on to the second argument that people put to me, which is that the reason we can't see the infinite ice wall is because our vision is limited and we can't see that far to see the edge.
Yes, that's how it works. Things are limited to see. You should know that of all people. I'm sure you guys would agree. He should know that. Everything has a limit to vision.
Now, this flat earth claim that our vision has a limited range is something that I'm going to address in a future video. However, even if there were a limit to our vision, that still doesn't address the argument of seeing a curve, because our vision range would stretch equal distance in all directions.
Just like I explained on the paint quickly thing. Yeah. That's why you see it, because we see in a... If it's not a disk slip, it's just a stationary horizontal stationary plane. That's it. There's no disk in space. Obviously, I ascribe rather to the cosmology model of the Bible, where it's the waters below and the waters above and separated with the firmament. That's how that's the cosmology of flat earth I subscribe to. But you get people that believe that there's more lands beyond, or an ice wall of sorts, or whatever. But that's all just speculation. No one knows, because we cannot go for ourselves and see. Now you guys can say, oh, but you can go to Antarctica. You can go. Yeah, but you can only go on a guided tour. You are very limited to what you're allowed to see and where you're allowed to go and what you're allowed to do. It's the same as saying, okay, I can take you to the largest mall in the southern hemisphere, but you're only allowed in block A from that mall. Now the argument can be, yeah, I went to the mall, and the other argument can be that people can say, well, you went to the mall, so therefore you were able to see the whole mall. But you couldn't. You were only classified to sit at one part of the mall, block A. So how do you know the rest? Moxie, it could be infinite. How would I know? I don't know. All I know is the Bible says, in the beginning there was God, and God was the Word, and He was with God. And they hovered over the waters. So that waters is infinite? No idea. But I don't understand why you have a problem with it being infinite anyway, because your space is also considered infinite. Your infinite space keeps, expanding into nothing. So there's infinite space, so why can't there be infinite water or land or whatever? I wonder why. It's because you wouldn't last 10 minutes wandering around on your own, I wonder. Good one, Moxie.
Which would still form a circle around us. If you're in a balloon and our vision range is 10 miles, it will be 10 miles in a full 360 degrees.
See, just like I was trying to explain. That's why I said I agree with him on this. I've been saying this for years already, and I'm so glad one of the globe defenders actually picked up on this and wanted to explain the same thing. Like I said, I agree with him actually on a point, but not 100% on everything he's talking about though.
Which would still create a curved horizon line. The only way that the horizon would appear to stay perfectly flat, even from very high altitude, is if the Earth were a shape that had a completely straight edge that we could actually see the edge of.
That's also false. He just contradicted himself, guys. Let's go back to this thing quickly where he was talking. Where we drew this out again. That bubble is a field of view. That is your limit of vision. It doesn't matter if that's a straight line. Let's do it this way. Print screen. It doesn't matter if that's a straight line. I mean, that straight line can be right across like that. If you are only limited to be able to see that far, you can only see that far. You understand? So that doesn't mean you're going to see a straight line, because you can't. You see that discrepancy there? Because you can only see that maximum to the radius to the circumference. So that's why even if it's a straight line, it will always look curved. It's just an optical effect. It's not physical. Go back to where we were.
Which would still create a curved horizon line. The only way that the horizon would appear to stay perfectly flat, even from very high altitude, is if the Earth were a shape that had a completely straight edge that we could actually see the edge of. Except, say, an infinitely long rectangle, for example, would only work if we were looking perpendicular to the long edge. The moment you turn 90 degrees, the Earth would then appear to get gradually smaller and smaller into the distance.
This is also a contradiction that he has. It doesn't matter if it's rectangular one way or the other. Because of convergence, it will always seem to converge the same way. So he's getting this information wrong as well. Sabera says, good point on infinite. Having that in mind, nothing coming from nothing is ridiculous, but also believe God created everything from nothing. Okay, this is what I try to explain to Mark Reed. God is supernatural, so he's above natural law. Nature cannot go above nature, so nature has to be bound by its natural laws, so it cannot create itself. God can create himself because he's supernatural. He's above nature. He created natural law. There we go. Simple as that. God is above natural law, so he can create himself. Nature cannot go above natural law, so can't create itself.
Like a set of rail tracks. If the Earth was square, then you'd see flat horizons in 4 perpendicular directions, but the views in between them would come to a point. And again, if it were a limit to our vision that stopped us from seeing that point, then it would still appear to be curved.
Yeah, still making the same point. Your limit of vision gives that apparent curve, so it's not a real curve then, Dave. You guys do know this whole video is actually him making the point I've been talking about all these years, that it's all optical. That's why you don't have physical globe. It's perspective, and your globe is based on the perspective observations, which you have a belief it's physical. Slip radar, no, supernatural is not still natural. Slip radar, would you say Superman is supernatural or natural? If Superman was real, would you say supernatural or is he just natural? Very simple stuff.
Now, since we're on the topic of square Earths, it seems like an appropriate time to tell you about Squarespace.
Moxie, it's natural, but the difference, it wears a cape. No, the reason I'm asking, let's take Superman for instance. If Superman was real, it would defy on your natural tendency laws like gravity. He would be defying gravity, so that would make him supernatural because he goes against nature. He violates nature, so he would be supernatural because he can bend time and space. I mean, look at that one movie where he went and he got Lois, brought her back to life just by going back in time by spinning fast enough, by flying back fast enough. So he would be noticed as supernatural because he violates natural law to do certain things. So he would be above nature.
Find out just how easy it is to use, and if you go via my link in the description, who I believe got it from another user on side to side, but that it off your first website or domain. Oh,
okay. Now we've seen this this a lot of times. This has been debunked many times as well. I don't know why the Globies still love to push this, but it's been debunked many times.
One point in the video, I showed this image as a demonstration to show that the horizon does actually curve.
Remember what he just explained, guys? Your field of vision is limited, correct? So the horizon in the background is further than this table with these apparatus here, correct? Yeah, keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind.
But that it's only very slight.
It also has a effect of foreshortening, and you are looking through a lens. A lens has more distortion the further it is in the distance. Just like I was trying to explain to him when he came on and we were talking about focal length. The distance is going to create a greater distortion. Hence, the horizon has a greater distance to the observer, the camera, than these red steel balls or whatever he put on this table.
Light due to the huge size of the globe, but we can actually measure the existence of left to right curvature, and if you compress the image down side to side, the curve becomes very apparent.
Yeah, the curve becomes very apparent, which you can do exactly on any straight line. You can take a notebook that's got straight lines and get exactly the same effect. You can take a kitchen granite counter and get exactly the same effect, because it's all just optical. It's based on the lens. Sparky Steve, I don't know what the issue is here. I'm explaining step for step how it's going through, mate. If you got any reason not, to disagree with me, my Discord is open. Then you can come and chat. I'll send the link in as well for you. Copy. Be sure to come in and then chat about it quickly. Then you can come and tell me what you disagree with. Let me know. The limit man-made labels man applies himself makes no difference. Okay, that's another discussion. Let's carry on. I do think a straight horizon with curve left and right with distance is pretty bad. No, even Sparky, this is the argument Dave is making, mate. And I thought you were agreeing with him. So are you saying Dave is wrong? Because that's exactly what he's saying.
Now, to be clear, this is not my image. This actually comes from MC Toon's website, who I believe got it from another YouTube channel that actually did the demonstration, although that channel no longer exists. However, what the image shows is two pairs of perfectly straight metal bars running parallel to each other with the horizon running between them. And we can see that the horizon doesn't stay parallel to the bars. It seems to follow it fairly close from the right side through the center, but by the left side, it's dropped below.
Yeah, because the horizon is much further. Remember, these bars are close to the observer. The horizon is much further. Exactly, TJ. It's the lens causing it. It's not actual actual curve. He's literally going against his own argument. Okay, 5 minutes 10. Let's go back to where he was showing this as well. There we go. That is based on this. The horizon would be further. Let's do this again. Dave McKeegan, if you're watching this, mate, you're contradicting yourself. Okay, let me explain it to you. Making my point. Now let's put those metal bars here. Okay? These are those metal bars. Now, the horizon, whatever. Okay, now the horizon would be, at your limit of view. Now, what are you seeing here? You're seeing the horizon have an apparent curve through what you're looking through. Yeah, this is past your this is past your it's still in your field of view, so it hasn't got to that limit yet. The horizon's already at the limit because it's further away, and that's why you're seeing what you see. Yes, they always contradict themselves, Rachie. Exactly. It's very simple. Yes, Adam Meekin, good to see you. It's definitely compression. Like I was just explaining, it's just got to do with the vision. It's very simple stuff. But he's contradicting himself because he's going against his own argument he just showed 2 minutes ago, 3 minutes ago on his video. Again, guys, that horizon is further away. It's at the limit of his vision. These bars are closer to the observer. This is one of the oldest debunks there are that that you guys tried to bring to show a curved horizon, and I find it really stupid that Dave McKeegan would actually bring this up just after he explained that even on a flat surface you would see a curved horizon. So he's actually contradicting his own claims in his own video. So he's rebutted his own argument. Let's put it that way.
Straight metal bars running parallel to each other with the horizon running between them. And we can see that the horizon doesn't stay parallel to the bars. It seems to follow it fairly close from the right side through the center, but by the left side, it's dropped below.
Exactly, flat planes drifter. No flat baseline equals no elevation angle.
And I've had a few different arguments put forward to try and debunk this image. Some just outright claiming that the image has been manipulated to bend the horizon, whilst somehow managing to keep the bars perfectly straight. Some have tried to put it down to lens distortion.
Lens distortion's part of it. Dave, you of all people should know this. No lens is perfect. Even a rectilinear lens would give some distortion, especially if it's further down the field of view compared to something that's closer, like I explained.
Distortion causing the horizon to appear curved, except lens distortion would distort everything. It's not going to be picky and decide that it's only going to distort the horizon.
That's also false, guys. Lens distortion isn't picky. Lens distortion works on your field of view as well. Dot. Yes, Flatzoid, not a clue. Has he just been stupid for YouTube growth to just like gyroscope broken down? Thank you, Bob. Okay, so yeah, it's very interesting that he would bring up the same thing that goes against his own argument. I would actually like to talk about this with Dave McKeegan sometime, if he would actually answer me someday, but he seems to not want to answer me when it comes to things. He'll rather leave the comments to his audience. Well, we saw what happened. Yes, atmospheric distortion also part of it, Glenn, because the further you look through, the more air you're looking through. You've got water vapor to contend with, you've got smog, fog, water droplets, dust, you know, things that are limiting your field through. It's like if you're going to scuba dive and you swim in murky water, you can only see, let's say, a meter in front of you. Now do that same thing and swim in clearer water, you can see further away. It's very simple.
But not the bars that are right next to it. And when a lens does show distortion, the center lines are...
No, I'm definitely not laughing, Dot. No nervous laugh at all. Definitely not laughing nervously, okay? I'm kind of explaining things I've been explaining for years already, so I don't know what the nervous laughter would be about. And like I said, Dave McKeegan is making my point, so that's why I said I agree with him on something. Can you believe it? And you see this screen, he's showing his computer screen now without having the lens distortion. The screen is on the same field of plane, same field of focus, same plane. Now, if you had to cut a hole through that screen and you, let's say, put it on the mountain like that other thing, the background would have, through the hole would have distortion as well, because it's on a different field, different plane. Slip Radar, I'm not speaking without experience on lenses. I don't know if you realize when I actually spoke to Dave McKeegan, based on lenses live on FTE's one debate, I actually got him to concede my points. Yeah.
Always render perfectly straight, and the distortion becomes stronger and stronger the more you move away from it. And in this image, the horizon is straight through the middle of the image, with the bars either side of it above and below. So if it was lens distortion, then it would be distorting the bars, not the horizon.
Nope, false. It would be distorting the horizon because the field of view is further. So that's actually, I would say, dishonesty for me. So, sorry Dave, again going against what you said in the beginning of your video, where even flat surfaces would show curve. So this is actually him conceding, guys, that you don't have curve. It's only optical. That's actually what this video is about.
There was even a response video done by Post Galactic, who tried to argue that it was all due to perspective.
Yeah, perspective is definitely part of perspective. TJ Wise, lens distortion is not distance related. It is when it comes to the foreshortening effect though. For everyone whose those pictures have 1,000 with no horizon distortion. Yep, you see the problem with this pictures, Jadu, they take the one out of how many and they take the one that supports them. They ignore the 99 that didn't show this and they take the one that does. Hey Tony Whitcomb, good to see you, man. Thank you for making it. No stress, Sparky, no stress, mate. Adam Meekin, is the lens only looking at the bars and not the horizon? No, it's looking at the bars and the horizon. The thing is, he's ignoring that the horizon is further away, and because it's, even based on his argument, the further away you are from your limit, it's going to appear curved.
This test is nonsensical out the gate, okay? Again, you're depending on just observation. You're also depending on precision and accuracy of setup.
TJ1, as demonstrated with a computer monitor mere feet away from the lens. Yeah, let's cut a hole through that monitor and then stick it somewhere where you can see, have a much further field of view, so the foreshortening effect would take into account. Then you would definitely see what's happening. I am an electrical engineer, so I can definitely add in the chat. Look forward to coming. That'd be great, Sparky. Thank you again for your support on the channel. It's good to see you, mate. You say I've never used a camera with a rectilinear lens. It seems you're making claims that you don't even know me, but congratulations, Slim. If you really think that, that's your problem. Anyway, you also don't need to own a camera to have used one or know how it works, by the way. Okay, Duperpoons, I agree with him. The horizon on a flat Earth would appear curved. The fact there is no apparent curve proves the Earth isn't flat. What? Oh, wait, I've got to save that. Oh, wow. That I've got to save for this. Sorry, Duper, I've got to save this for Paul, because this is it's a special one. I'm just gonna save it, whatever. Let's save this for Paul. I'll save as JPEG. Duper. Okay. Let's carry on.
Even meticulously going over the image in Photoshop.
I'm representing this gap here, which is half of the overall distance. So now this marker block can be moved.
Adam Eakin, shit. Took me a second. Let me have it. He is claiming the horizon is Earth curve. Yeah, exactly. But he's also claiming the horizon is Earth curve is only optical, Adam. That's the problem. Oh, wow. He actually debunked the Earth curve with this video, and somehow they think it's making their point. Ek's amper klaar. Okay. Yeah, do you use Photoshop? 12 frames per second. I don't have Photoshop on my computer. But why?
So let's shrink the image down a little again. And first we're testing the right hand side of the test. I would say that's pretty good, wouldn't you? I think it does.
Hiding what evidence won't make it disappear, Duper? Don't understand what you're saying. There's nobody hiding any evidence. Slipperella says, I am making that claim, giving you opportunity to prove me wrong. I have already proven you wrong because I've been talking about it with experience. I even had Dave McKeegan chatting to me live on the Flat Earth 1 debate, where he had to concede my arguments based on lenses. So there, you've been proven wrong. Congratulations.
I think it's quite well set up on the right hand side. So let's take the bar over to the other side of the image. Under the bar. And already this is into the ocean a little bit more than I would like to see, but it's okay. It's not bad.
Yeah, those are not even levels. Exactly, Sergio, they're not levels. There is no curve, Dupaboons. That's the whole point. Even Dave McKeegan, his whole video is based on it doesn't matter the shape. It will show optical curve because it's only optical.
And I'm under the bar. So it's still, I would still say this is still okay.
Except all they managed to show was that the two bars are in fact straight lines that remain parallel to each other, and that the horizon doesn't stay parallel to the bars.
You can see a lot more sky on the far left than ocean. Do you see that?
Mm-hmm.
But I would not call these three parallel lines, would you? Not a chance. They're different. And, to say that's the ocean curving, that's just a very quick rush to judgment, in my opinion.
Yeah, this is exactly what we've been stating. The horizon further, the bars closer. Foreshortening effect, and the horizon is at the limit of view. So what happens, even Dave McKeegan said, because of that limit, it would appear to be curved. It's not physically curving, it's optical. Hey Kim Hopkins, thank you for coming. Glad you can make it. I actually love this video from Dave McKeegan.
Is not accurate at all. It's not sitting on the water in the same way.
The problem with the argument of perspective is if it were due to perspective, it would be because the camera wasn't shooting square to the bars. So the bars on one side would be further away from the camera than the other side of the bars.
See, already making my point as well again. No, maybe take this same argument, Dave, and make it straight and put the horizon behind it because it's further. So guys, he actually knows what's going on. He's just trying to make a how can I put it? He's actually trying to make a rebuttal against his own argument because he knows he's debunking Earth curve. So he's making an excuse for it. Yes, I've used a rectilinear lens before.
But this would mean that the bars would then appear smaller on the side.
If so, show you. How am I supposed to show you? It's been a few years. It wasn't even my camera. It's idiotic. It's like saying, have you had a polo player before, Volkswagen Polo player? And I say yes. They say, I don't believe you. Show me. And I said, but I don't have the pictures of it anymore. So therefore, you never had one. Yeah. Keep telling yourself that. Dupapoons, you are saying it's optical, but we can't even see it. What do you mean we can't even see it? It's on screen. Maybe you need glasses.
Furthest away, and the gap between the bars would appear to shrink. The fact that this gap remains the same between the bars all the way across, as even confirmed by Postgalactic, shows that the camera was actually square to the bars, and so there can't be any perspective shift.
Yeah, the perspective shift is between the horizon and the bars, Dave. Nice trying to actually push away where the perspective actually is. Again, Dave made this argument based on his, okay, it's 8 minutes 29, based on, where is it? There we go, back to where it is. Based on this is the argument, remember? The horizon would be on the further part, and the bars would be closer, so the bars would not be at the field of vision limitation. The horizon would be at the limitation. Therefore, it would appear to curve due to the limit of vision, and because it's got foreshortening effect, yeah, the bars would seem straight and the horizon would seem curved. It's all optical.
The fact that this gap remains the same between the bars all the way across.
It's good to see you, Kim Hopkins. Thank you for coming. It's always good to see everybody. Yeah, if everybody would just actually be honest with themselves for once in their life, they would actually understand what Dave's doing here is throwing away the globe claim that you have Earth curve.
As even confirmed by Postgalactic, shows that the camera was actually square.
Adam McKeegan, are the bars on the geometric horizon or close to the lens? Exactly my point, Adam. The bars are close to the lens.
To the bars, and so there can't be any perspective shift. And some people even argued that the table in the image isn't straight, so that somehow voids the results. Except it doesn't matter what shape the table is, it's the bars that are being used as the...
Yeah, they got that straight angle bar at the bottom that's actually holding it straight there, so that's not really caring. I think we've explained it enough why we're seeing the beloved so-called curve.
Reference, and those are straight. The table is only there to elevate the bars so that they can be seen to align with the horizon. And let's face it, even if the bars weren't there, it's not going to change what shape the horizon appears. You can do it with any wide-angle photo of the horizon.
I agree, it can't change the shape of the horizon. It would only show that the horizon looks exactly like you would expect it because it's at its field of vision limitation. Has the lens been demonstrated to be perpendicular to the bars? Apparently yes, with all alignments and stuff. But I think that's very minimal to the argument though, because he's literally showing foreshortening, and he's showing, even based on his argument and validation of my argument I've been making for years, that if the horizon is further away, it's at the limitation, and therefore it gives an apparent optical curve, you could say, if you zoom it in. Not because it's physical, but because it's optical.
See, I mean, here are two photos that I took a few years ago on a cruise. They were shot with a 16mm lens on a full-frame camera, so they produce a very wide field of view. And there are straight lines of the ship running up the edges of the frame, which proves it's not a fisheye lens and proves there's no severe distortion, because otherwise these lines would appear distorted. And once again, when we compress the image side to side, there is clear curvature along the horizon.
Tell me one thing, Dave. Why is the one curving more than the other, Dave? Same camera, same lens, guys. Ever wondered that? Have you guys wondered that? No, Sparky, it can be any shape you'd get this. You can do this to a tiled floor if you wanted to. You can get the same effect on lines on a page. It's straight lines. If it's also further away compared to closer, you're going to get a different distortion value. Look at these two images on screen now. He's used the same camera, same lenses, and the one is curving more than the other. Do you know he just debunked Earth curve just even by showing these two pictures side by side.
And in case anyone's thinking that compressing the image down side to side is somehow causing the curve, we can draw a straight line from one side of the horizon to the other on the original image, and if the horizon was straight, it would stay along the line we've just drawn. But it doesn't. The horizon sits above the line in the middle of the image, and if we compress that down, the horizon still curves.
And his line doesn't actually be horizontal. And yeah, the curves why? We've explained it. Yeah, exactly. Compressing photos is so 2016. I mean, this stuff has been debunked so many times. You can do it a granite top if you wanted to. You can do it on any effect. I mean, you can just look at it at an angle and it would show it to be curving a straight line. Oh man, this is so old stuff that he's actually bringing up. It's funny. Like it's some new argument that's gonna blow flat earthers out the water. Instead, he's making our arguments for us, he's validating us, and then throwing away his earth curve.
But the straight line remains straight. Regardless of globe or flat earth, the horizon runs 360 degrees around us, which is impossible to do with a straight line unless you are at exactly zero elevation. The moment you go above that, the only way that you can have a horizon that goes around you is...
See, that's why I say I don't agree with him 100%. Just because you're at 0 degree elevation, you would still have exactly the same effect. You've just pushed your field of view out closer to you. That's all you've done. So you're still going to have that field of view limitation. It's just going to be closer to you. That's why when you change elevation, you push out your field of view further and you can see further, and therefore the so-called optical curve is more pronounced because you're seeing through more, you're seeing through more atmo and stuff. It's as simple as that.
With a curved line. So even if the Earth is flat, the horizon has to be curving. If you're not seeing any clearly defined curvature with the naked eye without using a reference, then it simply means that you're not viewing a wide enough view of the horizon, and you either need a wider view, like using a wide-angle lensed camera, or you increase your elevation further. But the horizon has to curve in order to get around you and back to the other side of your vision.
Oh no, that's an idiotic statement. The horizon has to curve to get around you. No, the horizon is a horizontal plane. It's an apparent position where the sky and ground appear to meet. Your field of view vision is your field of view bubble, aka 360 degrees around you, because you can only see so far from the observer. It's limited.
Left to right curvature doesn't prove or disprove either globe or flat Earth.
No, it actually debunks the globe because you guys claim it physical, and you've realized this. That's why you're saying it doesn't debunk either. Tony Whitcomb, £20 super chat. Thank you very, very much. I really appreciate it. He says, if the horizon is curving away for boats to go over, then there would be zero need for lockers. What? For locks on canals? Exactly. Why do you need locks on canals if it's curving? I 100% agree. Thank you very much for your super chat, Tony. I really, really appreciate all the support. You guys rock. Yeah, but like I said, he knows he debunked the globe, so now he's trying to make an argument to save his argument. How can I say? To save his Earth, because he just debunked that it's physical curve and it's only optical. Congratulations, Dave McKeegan, for throwing your own globe rhetoric under the bus.
Because both of them have to have it. Front to back curvature is what separates the models apart. But that's a topic for another day. I think
front to back curvature, it's exactly the same, mate. Curvature is curvature on a sphere. It's not selective at all. That's why we usually remember, guys, when you used to make fun of it and say you guys live on a toilet roll Earth. It's because of this. Wow.
That's going to conclude this video. As always, feel free to...
Yes, the stream is now stable. The power has been on, which I'm very surprised. I didn't think it's going to stay on. It really was irritating. But now I'm going to be having my debate tomorrow night on my birthday, where I would have had a birthday stream. So now it's going to be a birthday debate on celestial navigation with Fight the Flat Earth. Hope you guys are all going to make it tomorrow night, because I'm looking forward to it.
To leave your thoughts in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video and you haven't already done so, then please consider hitting the like and subscribe buttons, and then hopefully we'll see you in the next video.
Yeah, thanks, Dave. Do what he said. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate it. Okay, well, I guess that's the end of the stream, because it is quite late, and tomorrow night's going to be a late stream. I would show my face, but I can't, guys, because it doesn't want to. My camera just doesn't want to work tonight. Sorry about that. But then again, guys, if you want me to, if you would really be appreciated if anybody wants to help me get a new microphone, because I'm using now the pinhole microphone in the computer. If you want to help me up my game, please help me, support me by funding for this microphone. It's $90, and I think we worked out like just $90 for it. So it'd be great if anybody can help me, because this week has been terrible for sound issues, and yeah, I want to get rid of this curse, because this damn mic that I have here is useless. It does nothing. So yeah, I'm using the inbuilt mic on the computer now, as it is better. But yeah, yeah, we've been looking forward to for 2 nights in a row now. Now it's the 3rd one. Am I an old man? But thanks, guys, for coming. Thank you, guys, for your super chats. PJ's back in. Yeah.
Yeah, you're good. I was just coming in to say good night and that. Oh yeah, I've just seen this comment. Super duper pooper scooper shooter. I'm waiting for someone to call me shit radar. No. Yeah, like I say, I'll put out quite easily next Thursday. I'll put up half of that, half of the price of it. If anybody else wants to match it or chip in, that'd be cool.
But thank you very much. Yeah, I appreciate it. No, because I think I do need a new mic. This was some cheap Chinese rubbish.
Yeah, definitely.
And it wasn't that cheap, so I don't understand why it's so useless.
Maybe just faulty. Maybe just a faulty one.
I don't know. But yeah, my show will go on, guys, even if I have to use sign language.
Even if you can megaphone, look at that, dude.
Tony Whitcomb just gave £100 super chat for the.
Nice one, dude. Bless you, man.
Thank you very much, Tony. I wish you would have rather given on PayPal though, because now I have to wait a month for it, and they do take 45% off it. But really appreciate it, Tony. Thank you very much. As soon as that funds is in, yeah, hopefully then I'll see if I can get
well,
it.
Like I say, I'll give you half of it next week, so that's that. You've got the whole lot of it now anyway. It just depends on when you get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Thank you very much, Tony. I really appreciate it. You rock, mate. I'm gonna I'm gonna try my best if I can maybe then lend a little bit of money somewhere, and then I'll just pay them back when this funds is in, because I mean otherwise we have to wait a month for it. That's the issue. But thank you very much, Tony. I am speechless, actually.
Fair play, bro, man. That's a really nice thing to do, man. 100 quid super chat, brilliant, man.
Wow, really think. I can't thank you enough, mate. Thank you very much. No, it's definitely the mic slip. We tested it time and time again. As soon as I've got it in, it doesn't work. It doesn't matter what settings I do. The mic is scratchy itself. It's, I don't know. I don't even know what the name of it is. Zingtong or what? It doesn't have a name on it. It's something like Zingtong or some weird name. But yeah, thank you again. Very much appreciated, Tony. I'm going to try and get it as quick as possible then. Because wow. Hopefully we can get this sorted out. And I got my green screen as well, guys. It came with the earphones. Obviously I didn't have the scaffolding coming up with it, so I'll have to make plan with that. But really appreciate all you guys' support for the channel. You guys rock. Yeah, thank you guys for coming. Thank you again, Tony, for your super chats, and everybody else for your super chats, and thanks and likes. Thank you for joining me on the worst Flatsoid stream ever. Yeah, Moxie, Zimtong or whatever it is. But
No
yeah.
caviar for Tony this week. You have to go for normal fish rands, we call them up in Scotland. We call them rands. Call them roe down here, don't they, in England, but where I'm from in Scotland, we call them rands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think I'm going to have to make a special thank you video for Tony, because this is it's
fantastic.
insane.
That's
Yeah.
brilliant.
Thank you very, very much again. I can't thank you enough, mate.
Bless you, man.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, well, guys, I think that's the end of the stream then. Very messed up stream, but it was still a stream nonetheless.
Well, yeah. Still good things came out of it, so fantastic.
Yeah. So thanks all guys for coming. See you guys tomorrow night. Hopefully everything will be a bit better tomorrow night. Be debating we'll be debating Fight the Flatter tomorrow night on Celestial Navigation. I'll start the pre-show earlier like usual, about 9:15, and then we'll debate at 10 o'clock and probably have an after show as well. So yeah, beans with toast.
Duper's got no logic whatsoever, no logical mind whatsoever, no curve equals no flat earth. I mean, that's just Duper.
Yeah.
That's just
Cheers guys, cheers to all, and I forgot to say hi Alan, goodbye. Okay, cheers guys, I'll see you guys all tomorrow night. Many blessings, and may the pressure be with you. Cheers.